and collapsed. So is she in there somewhere? There she is. Hi! You've been liking your little tent. You ready to come in? Noon. Look who's up with me. He's feeling a little better today. He's just really congested and stuff, but his fever's gone and he's feeling a little better. So he wanted to get out for a little drive, just get some fresh air. So yay, hopefully he keeps on the mend. Oop, we found our first dirt road that we want to go down. Let's check this one out. Saw when we were over by Ten Sleep, the Bighorn Mountains are one of the best places in the world to view the results of geologic events. Layers of exposed rock strata reveal a great geologic uplifting 60 million years ago, resulting in the mountain range known as the Bighorns. Let's see if we can learn any more about the area here. I heard there's chug water 200 million years ago. And then we've been seeing signs that say goose egg, especially on the way up. Hampton, and then there's your Ten Sleep sandstone, 250 million years ago. You got some more here, Bighorn dolomite. And then you got Flathead, 600 million years ago. Wow. And then you got this, the granite gneiss, 2.8 billion years ago. Amazing. So the first half of our trip in the Bighorns, we came up from Buffalo. We came up through here and we stayed at Sitting Bull. And then we explored all around Sitting Bull and went down to Ten Sleep a few times. That was that beautiful canyon right here. And then the second half, we went back this way and we stayed up in Middle Fork. And we kind of explored all around in this area. And then we came back to Buffalo and we went up and we stayed in Sheridan for a little bit. And then we moved up to Ranchester and stayed at the Connor Battlefield. And then we went to Dayton a few times and then came up here and we were staying in Sibley Lake. We're right up here, but we have all of this to explore and all through here to explore. So there's the medicine wheel, and I guess Shell's supposed to have something cool. So we'll probably make those, but not with our camper. Are in relation to Yellowstone. Right in here. And then on the way home, we're gonna do the Black Hills again. And Devil's Tower. Okay, here's where we were before. Buffalo, going over to Ten Sleep. Came up this road, a lot steeper. And right here in the Burgess Junction. And all that. And they did say it was very steep at the other end, and you can see right there. So the Bighorn Mountains played a big role in creating railroad ties for the expansion westward. And what they did is they make these flumes that go over a long distance with water to bring the ties down the mountain. They're called tie hacking and then tie flumes. And there's one of those flumes. Now we heard about Medicine Wheel and we need to find where that's at and would love to visit that. And that's supposed to be somewhere up here. Love Alleluia Peak. And there's the Innominate. That was the name of that coffee and bakery shop we were next to, and we thought that was a really stupid name because the Innominate means no name. And now we know why. They named it after a mountain. And there's those peaks that we saw earlier. It's all found in this area. Wow.
Yeah.
How far away is Cody from here?
100 miles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before we left, we stopped to talk to a ranger because we wanted to know what was going down this really crazy road on the other side of the mountain. And we found out that it is closed because a semi carrying cement just went off the edge this morning. Luckily, the driver walked away with minor injuries, but now I'm a little nervous about going down this road. The guy in there knew his stuff. Gave us maps, gave us a lot of different drives that we could take in our Jeep that are gorgeous. I mean, we've got 3 weeks worth of stuff up here probably.
Yeah. Plenty to do.
Yeah, plenty to do, plenty of drives, and sounds like a lot of fun. Even a place where we could see a wild Mustang. And it just sounds like some crazy roads around here, and then canyons. Oh, I'm really excited now. Refill up our tank, and I'm gonna see if there's any cough drops or anything, if there's a little store. No idea if there's any stores up here. And that one's out of service. Stores or anything up there or up here, but they did have a Halls for Lance, $7. And then I got him some sucky pops here that we had as
Sucky
kids.
pops?
I don't know what they're called. What do you call these? Here's the road that's closed because of that semi-accident. Whew. But we're still thinking about going down it tomorrow. We'll see. In the meantime, we'll go searching for some back roads. Saw a moose. It's right in there. Surprised Lance hasn't wanted to drive over it, because if he ever sees this stuff, he wants to drive over it.
I'm gonna go drive through that river.
There she is. Just realized that she has a baby with her. Our first baby moose up here. Oh, wow.
Why don't you jump in and we'll drive over there?
You're gonna go over that rough edge?
Yeah. So we have a Jeep. They don't just eat moose bush.
No. Halfway across the river. Lance still has this really bad cough that you'll hear.
Can't get rid of it. I love driving through the rivers.
Okay, this is Splash Dams. And you can see it right here. What's left of it. So for the westward expansion of the railroad, they got a lot of the railroad ties from up here in the Bighorns.
About how many railroad ties do they have, honey?
I think it said over 3 million they made up here.
Okay.
And so it was hard to move it from up here down back to Dayton where we were at. And so they would use the river. And so they built these big dams, and they would dam up the water behind the river. And since you can see the rivers aren't very deep to move all of these railroad ties, they would back it up and wait till after rains and stuff until it got a lot deeper. It'd be like kind of flooding the area behind it. And then they would have the railroad ties ready to go. And then when it was time, they'd open it up and release them. And they would all go down into Dayton. It said that they would go up to 80 miles an hour. That's how fast it would be rushing down. And so that's how they got them off of this high part of the mountain, way down in the Dayton area. And that helped with the expansion of the railroad.
Awesome.
And so this is a remnant left of it. This said it was built in 1905.
I'm going to label that a fun fact.
It is a fun fact.
It
Some
is.
of us like learning.
It is a fun fact. Well, some of us know everything already.
Yeah, so this would have went all the way across, and this would have been the hatch that they used to launch those out. Isn't there a little boy in you right now that wants to walk across that log?
The first thing I thought of when I came down here.
It's the first thing I thought of for you. Bygone era, but a piece of American history. This is Lance's simulated railroad tie.
It's the scale.
Thanks for the visual, Lance.
You're welcome.
It's going. Not quite 80 miles an hour, but it's moving.
I'm just trying to bring the story to life.
Thanks, Lance. Oh, we got some cute marmots.
I think we're hunting rabbits. Yeah, we got the jump and the crazy shuffle. It never gets old.
This is the whole site. I'll deal with you later.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh. I'm sure there's video footage of that.
Yeah. Got at least 2 more moose out here. There's actually 3.
There is?
There's 2 there and 1
Means you gotta move it really slow.
right there.
More moose. We see some people pulled over on the side of the road as we got back to the main road. Can never get enough of moose. We have this cool Elk View Inn up here. We're gonna see if it's got any other cold medicine for Lance. Oh, look at this, Lance. Kind of shows all the terrain.
Wow, look at that lake on top of the mountain.
Oh, yeah.
Can you take a road up there?
Fun to go up there.
That'd be awesome.
West Pass.
That's not the lake we're staying in, is it?
I don't know. Maybe we're staying there. I don't know. This is cool. There we go. We got Lance regular cock chops. And they were cheaper than the other place. few little things here and there that you might need and know.
How these are all doing.
It happens when you're at high altitudes. They blow up. So the packages are like, you know, you're at a high elevation when that happens. All your typical gift shop things. Good afternoon. So we are taking a little drive right now just to get out. Been laying low. Lance had another day of resting. Looked at his symptoms and found out he's got bronchitis. So we took a small drive yesterday just to get out, but otherwise a lot of rest. And now today I've got a little bit of a sore throat. I'm feeling congested. I feel like I'm coming down with something. We had a cold for 2 weeks as we started out this vacation, and now we got it again, which is really weird because we're not around any people. We're just out in nature. Must be a couple of little gas stations that we go into here and there, or a little tiny store, but so praying I don't get bronchitis too. Lance's cough's a little bit better from yesterday, so that's good, but just taking a nice little casual drive on the other end of the drive that we started yesterday, and then we'll go back and rest some more. But it's beautiful country and just beautiful being out here. Came all this way and the road is closed. We're hoping to see the mine that was at the end. So it's supposed to be a mine up here, an interpretive site for a mine. And we've got this. And it's got a piece of American history there. Lance is gonna have me drive for a little bit. Everybody beware. Spotted 4 moose. 4 moose together.
Okay, we just drove up on 4 bull moose. Maybe they're brothers, who knows. We're about 80 feet or so away. They're all about the same size.
You think so?
Yeah, because he looked the same size as the other one until he walked up there.
Keep coming, keep coming. Look how he moves through there. So shiny.
I said, this time of year.
Yeah.
Here it comes, here it comes.
This is insane. He's drinking. He's drinking.
Okay, this is pretty cool. We are super close to these guys. I have to go over this fence to get to us. I think we can get back to our car in time. Hey. There's B.
Here's how close they are. Right there. Got a fence right there.
Oh yeah.
He looked straight at me.
He snorted at you.
No, that wasn't him, was it?
Well, I didn't snort at you.
You always snort at me. It is so hard to leave. I could just sit here and watch them for hours. They're just so beautiful. But I suppose we probably should move on. What a treat. Across from where we saw the moose, there's another drive, Backroad dirt drive, and it goes a long way. It'll be like another afternoon drive, but we do see it going up on this hill where we saw those rocks, and we're gonna see just a little ways down the road.
See some horses up here.
And we see horses, and it had a sign that said that there's sheep. So this could be a really cool road, but I don't think we'll do it today. We turned around. This is gonna be amazing, but a different day. I can't imagine what the views are gonna look like right now going back this way.
Saw another moose and her baby. That's mama. That's baby behind the pole. They're not that far from the four brothers we saw, which are down here where all these cars are. So I don't know if that's a problem to have mama and baby so close. Probably not, but you never know. Now she sees flowers. She sees beauty everywhere she looks. She's got to capture it. Fills her little soul up. What do you think?
Huh?
What did you think?
Beautiful.
Cool.
And pretty flowers.
I figured you saw something.
Oh, there's this one. Going by here again. Oh, yeah. They're still there.
There's the third one right there, and the fourth one.
Yeah. They're still in there.
Camping.
Yeah, they walked right through our, technically our backyard. Cool.
This is the lake we're camping on. Absolutely beautiful. And we're just sitting getting ready to make dinner. And two big moose just walked right through our campsite. And they're headed this way. So we're gonna walk down this path. See if we can't stumble upon them. But just a beautiful area. We want a kayak if we ever get feeling better. Nothing like having respiratory issues when you have a kayaking opportunity. Wow. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. Do you really wanna live forever?
Thank you for watching our video and join us on our next adventure.